So, before I got into astrology, I used to take responsibility for my own life, hold myself accountable for my actions, be the captain of my own ship, so to speak. But after discovering astrology and like all the different retrogrades and stuff, I now take absolutely no responsibility whatsoever for my own life. Like, something bad happens, oh, it's because Mercury is on retrograde. It's been like life changing, it's been quite uplifting. Now you might be asking like, well, Tian, like Mercury isn't actually always in retrograde, and you're right, but the thing is, my friends, the thing is, holy fucking shit, you would not believe this. Like, there isn't just one planet, right, in the solar system. There's like eight or something, maybe? Or nine, I don't know. Fuck that shit. And like, any number of them could be in retrograde at any given fucking time. I just found out that Neptune went direct, which is like the opposite of retrograde, and which is like a good thing, I guess. And recently I've been feeling really good, and I'm like, oh, fuck yeah, it's because of, duh, obviously it's because of Neptune going direct, right? And it's so fucking easy. Like, if anything ever bad happens in your life, all you gotta do is just like, go on Google, like type what planet is in retrograde, and then you'll probably find a planet that's in retrograde, and all you have to do is like link what's happening with your life to that planet, and you just kind of make up a story about why the things happen to you relating to that planet being in retrograde, and then it just takes all the fucking pressure off your shoulders. And now I just go through life like, if anything happens or I do something bad, it's like, oh, sorry, no, it's not me. Do your research, you pleb. Like, yeah, do you even astrology? Like, it's not my fault. So yeah, I mean, that's pretty much me, and I just hope like anyone out there feeling like life is really hard, like, don't worry about it. Don't take any responsibility for yourself. Don't be accountable for your own actions. Don't try and change your life. Like, do none of that. Just go on Google and see which star is in retrograde, and then complain about it to everyone else and say, look, my life sucks because not because of anything that I did or I didn't do. It's because of this planet is in retrograde, and then you just feel so much better about yourself. And then maybe in 10-20 years time your life falls to pieces. It's still not your fault. No, you don't need to take action now. You just gotta look at the stars and be like, oh, duh, and just go on your merry way. The fault, dear Brutus, is not in ourselves, but in the stars, for that we are uneducated about astrology. In case this wasn't clear, this is a joke. I really love astrology, and I think sometimes you can take some pressure off yourself and be like, oh, it's because of Mercury retrograde or whatever. But ultimately, you still can make your life whatever it is you want to make it. But astrology is really fun, besides just learning what's in retrograde so you can like attribute your failures to that planet. Learning about different archetypes for the different zodiacs, I think, is a really good. It's really fun to learn. You don't need to use it as a way to like be like, I'm a Sagittarius, therefore blah blah blah. But it's like, I just feel like it's a good way to categorize the traits of different types of people. And oftentimes, when you go deep into astrology, like for me, I just look at different memes, of astrological memes. You can be like, oh, that guy shows a lot of Scorpio or Gemini characteristics, and it's just really fun to kind of almost like psychoanalyze someone based on astrology memes. So that's me. Have a good day, and make sure you don't ever blame yourself for anything, because none of it is ever your fault. It's always in the stars or someone else.